Assalamualaikum friends, welcome to my channel Fame Tech. Hope you all are fine, and today I am going to explain what is an ecosystem, and I will tell you what are the contents of an ecosystem and many other things about it. So let's start. What is an ecosystem? An ecosystem is made up of all the living things and non-living things that function together in one place. So this is telling that there is a place which is called ecosystem. It is called ecosystem because in this place living and non-living things function together. All ecosystems are made up of two components. They are made up of two components. So living things. These are all the plants and animals living in an ecosystem. All plants and animals, living things are basically things that move. You all know. The environment. These are the elements that affect the plant and animals, such as a temperature, type of soil, water, rocks, etc. So these all are non-living things: temperature, soil, water, rocks, and these are living things, plants and animals. So they both are interacting with each other. For example, look at in this picture. So there are many non-living things like water, sun, log, and there are many living things. Another non-living thing is air. So this deer over here is breathing the air. That means it is interacting with the non-living thing air. And these frogs are sitting on the log. Log is the non-living thing and frogs are living things. So they both are interacting with each other. And there is a fish in the water. So water is non-living and the fish is living. So they both are interacting with each other. So let's move. And now we are going to learn some types of ecosystems. There are many different types of ecosystems on Earth. We can classify the ecosystem into two main groups. There are many ecosystems. We can classify them into two groups. The first group is terrestrial ecosystem. Includes forests, deserts and grasslands. So terrestrial ecosystem is a land ecosystem which tells about many different lands. And the other one is aquatic ecosystem that can be fresh water like rivers, lakes and ponds, salt water like seas and oceans. So this is a water ecosystem where living things and non-living things interact in water. So look at some terrestrial ecosystem. The desert ecosystem, it is a land. This is a terrestrial ecosystem. And this grassland ecosystem, this is also land. So this is also terrestrial. The sea is a water ecosystem, so it's called aquatic ecosystem. The pond is also water, so it is also called aquatic ecosystem. Food relationship in ecosystems. In an ecosystem, each type of living thing, needs different food. There are many living things. They need different foods. Plants produce their own foods. Herbivores eat plants, carnivores eat herbivores. Means carnivores eat meat. That means herbivores are also made of meat, and the carnivores eat herbivores and herbivores eat plants. Plants are called producers because they produce their own food. Producers mean the things that produce their own food. Animals are called consumers because they eat or consume other living things. They are called consumers because they eat or consume other living things. They do not make their own food, they find food. Plants are essential to ecosystems because they produce the food which all other living things need. Plants are very essential to ecosystem because they produce food which all other living things really need. They need it to survive. To represent how living things feed off other living things in an ecosystem. We can draw a food chain. A food chain always begins with a producer. So let's move on. The next is protecting ecosystem. Human activities can damage ecosystem in many ways. We pollute the air and water. We build cities and roads through countryside. We cut down trees used for building and make paper. So you should not pollute the air like smoking, and do not make a lot of factories so the smoke from the factories do not pollute the air. And for water, do not throw rubbish in the water. We build roads and cities through the countryside. We cut down trees for wood building and making paper. So you should not waste paper. So we can save our trees like for not wasting paper. Deforestation, soil erosion, pollution, and overexploitation of natural resources are the most harmful effects of human activities. Deforestation, soil erosion, pollution, and overexploitation. We should not do these. These are the most harmful ones. We can help to minimize damage to the environment by following ecological rules. For example, do not light fires, don't drop litter, don't disturb wildlife, don't pick flowers or plants, recycle, reuse, or reduce the use of paper, glass, plastic, and batteries. So you do not light so much fire, don't drop litter, don't disturb wildlife or they will eat you, do not pick plants and flowers. The plants that will make the environment unsafe. And the most important part, recycle, reduce, or reuse. These are the 3 R's. Recycling means using the things again, and reusing is also using things again, and reuse is not throwing them away at once. Hope you all understood ecosystems, and stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz. I love you all. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. And अगर आप इसको सब्सक्राइब करेंगे फिर ही आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन आएगी. Love you all. Bye bye. Bye bye.